for one of my housing projects. Come on in.
You know, when we talk about affordable housing, it helps to actually know how to build a house. Part of my business is, department of my business is home building, and so welcome to one of our projects. So when we talk about affordable housing, there's so much work that needs to be done. But the first three initiatives that my administration will work to implement are three very ambitious initiatives that are much needed and that the city has been long, without. First and foremost, with the implementation of the Baltimore Renaissance Revitalization Plan, which is the largest revitalization plan ever architected for the city, this plan requires a set-aside of 20% affordable housing for every major residential project in the city that comes through the Baltimore Renaissance Revitalization Plan. So this is huge and substantial because it sets a very strong and sizable quota. Secondly, for all major developments of a residential nature that developers will implement in the city, we will look to have a minimum set aside when they're asking for special exceptions or other special requests from the city. We will be asking for a minimum of a 20% set aside for all, when it comes to the rezonings and such, all major sizable residential projects. And now, some may wonder, well, how do you identify what's affordable and so forth? AMI is often used for the purpose of identifying what's affordable. So the problem though is placing one AMI on the entire city can often skew numbers dramatically because communities in Baltimore are so different. So one thing I will be implementing when it comes to the AMI, which then leads to what's identified as affordable, is we will have a floating AMI per district. So in each district, we will identify the economics of that district to ensure that the AMI, that main indicator that's used for identifying affordable housing, is something that is actually accurate today for each specific district. I will be announcing and unveiling the largest housing and generational wealth building initiative in the history of the city. This will be an initiative that will provide many of our citizens that have been overlooked and left out of the process of being able to afford a home to finally afford a home. And we will be doing so using our existing stock that's just a bunch of vacancies that are sitting on the city's books doing absolutely nothing. We have myself and my team have architected the largest housing and generational wealth building program in the history of the city, and we will look forward to unveiling that to you soon. But what it will provide in a nutshell is many of our most overlooked citizens, specifically in the African American community. It will provide them and other minorities the opportunity to be able to procure their own homes via a funding formula that will not just be focusing on the typical three C's of finance of credit, collateral, and cash. It will be the city working with the citizens to implement the largest generational wealth building program in the city's history.